Hey gang, so today I'm reviewing something that I really didn't think I wanted to review at all, and that is the crossbones in PEI. If you'll remember, up here somewhere I'm gonna put the link, I reviewed this in stainless steel a long time ago. It was okay. I ended up selling it because I just, I gotta keep things moving, right? I gotta get stuff in to review, and the only way I can do that is to sell stuff I've got. So anyways, when this came up, the opportunity to review it, I wasn't sure because I'm really not a fan of PEI, but I gotta say, I was a little surprised. Let's find out why. It's the crossbone. Let's go. Okay, so here we have the crossbones in PEI. Now, again, not a fan of PEI. This is all right. I will say, what I am surprised about is that I prefer this over the stainless steel one I initially had and reviewed quite some time ago. And that's because this one is lighter, so it's actually easier to manipulate than the stainless steel one. There are some fidgets that require more than just fingers. You need to be able to kind of roll it around to get it into a position that works properly. And when you have stainless steel, that makes it tricky, whereas this one is so light that it is a lot easier to manipulate. So I will say that is actually surprisingly an improvement, but that's kind of the only thing that I prefer about the PEI. I don't like the feel of it. It feels cheap to me, but again, that's a personal preference. A lot of people really like it. This is just not my thing. Even the crossbones itself is a little bit of a tricky one to use. You really have to find your groove with it and be happy with the way it moves because it's a very specific thing. It's got magnets and reverse polarity in the middle so that you get this little jump, which is great. And that's kind of about it. These things come apart pretty easily. I did take apart the other one, the disassembly video, which you can see here if you want to watch that to see how these come apart. This is the same thing. Obviously, it's just you can also see inside of it, so you can see how everything truly works versus the steel ones that are a little bit harder because you can't see through them. But I mean, again, it's all pretty simple. We all get it, right? Fine. Let's just take this one apart. So as we open this up, what we have are 4 balls that sit in a track. We have a magnet in the middle, and then there's kind of like this Teflon washer. And then we have this magnet on the other side with another Teflon washer. And that's it, really. And so these magnets, these little center magnets on the post, repel and become attracted to, see if I can do this without dumping it, these magnets here throughout the ring. See these 3 magnets? So what you get is a reverse polarity in the middle, so it causes it to hop over to the next one. So it does have a neat feel to it. But of course the rings kind of fall out more easily, I find. I don't think I really had the same problem with my Teflon or with my stainless steel one. Now the trick here is when you put this together, hold it down. Hold it down tight and look at where your grooves are sitting so that you can actually line up your grooves. Now it's easy because this post and this post has a groove top and bottom, and then there's a groove here. So what I want to do is line this up this way so that the balls will sit into these grooves, and then everything will go nice and flat. But it's important to hold this down because if I don't, this is going to jump up because those magnets are going to attract each other and then the balls are going to go flying. And that's it. So really not a whole lot to say about this. Again, not a big fan of it, but if you might be, this might be right up your alley. Again, if you're a PEI fan, then you know what, try it out. It is unique. It's not for everybody, even like I said that about the metal one. But there is something very different about it. So if you're getting kind of tired of the same old slider and stuff, then maybe this is something you'll want to check out. Okay, gang. Thanks for watching.